Top 5 Ways God Only Knows by the Beach Boys puts you into a musical chokehold. Now, number 5, it's the first 3 notes. It's very like romantic and emotional, right? But it's also the entire song in the first 3 notes. Watch. I may not down, always love you then, long as they're up. Are stars above you then? You never, what, up? Need to doubt it then. I'll make you so up even more sure about it then. God only down knows. That tells you the whole thing right there. Number 4, it's the Debussy chord. I like to call it that. It's a sort of magical chord. It's also kind of like the Christmas chord, right? It's got this sadness to it, but also this sort of fairy dust magic to it, right? And it shows up in this verse 3 times, and each time it's different. I may not all, that first chord, but long as there are, slightly different. You never need, not it to doubt it, I'll make you so sure about it. And that's where we hear it really kind of in that beautiful, rich, impressionistic way, and then it brings us down to the God only knows, right? It's magic up high, sure about it, before we're grounded. God only knows. And I'll tell you, that's number 3, the climax of the song. If you look at this melody, the top note is right there. Sure about it. And you gotta look, you gotta notice where these top notes are, because they're gonna tell you about the song. That's the point of this song. Sure about it. It's not there. It's to bring you to God only knows. It grips you sure about it before it lets you in on the message of the whole thing. God only knows where I'd be without you. And also, little fun fact, if you know the golden ratio that appears in nature and the universe and Renaissance paintings and all that, this note creates the golden ratio within this verse. But now number 2, this bass line. Now, here's the thing you need to know about bass lines is that if you have a D chord, it's probably going to be a D in the bass, 9 times out of 10. D chord, you know, that really lets you know we're here, right? If you can go cha-cha-cha, we're home. But this starts D over A. It's wide open, it's different. It could go anywhere and chooses to go up, push against gravity to a minor chord, then another minor chord, and this minor chord would usually go here, but instead it goes to that, a B over A, and then that's gonna usually resolve down, right? But instead it pushes up. Again, that wide open chord before it pushes even higher up, and you think it's gonna resolve to that like powerful minor chord, but it doesn't, goes back down, and before it goes down again, it's that, the magical Debussy chord, and now we're just relaxing, letting gravity take us back home, except the chord never brings us home. And that brings me to number 1, which is the surprise. I mean, every time I listen to this song, it surprises me. I can't ever tell where it's gonna go. And I've listened to it a million times, and I'm playing it right now, and I have no clue where it's gonna go, but it's also so inevitable. Like, it has to go there. It's surprising yet inevitable, like the best of all art. And it's so soothing, but it never lets us come home. And it's so comforting, but it's so sad. And it's so magical. And it's perfect.